It was a tight, well-fought matchup for most of the game, but miscues, halftime adjustments, and some big plays down the stretch doomed Safford at home as the Bulldogs lost to Tucson Catalina Foothills 31-21. The Falcons scored on its first drive of the night when Brian Becken took a screen pass from Rhett Rodriguez and zipped past the Bulldogs along the left side of the field all the way for a 61-yard touchdown. After not going anywhere on its first offensive series, Safford's defense came alive on Catalina's next possession just as the Falcons were knocking on the door of the red zone and stopped Rodriguez shy of the first down on 4th and short. The Bulldogs then took advantage and Eric Estrada set his team up in good position as he ran around the right side for a 35-yard gain down to the 25-yard line. A couple runs by Safford quarterback Manuel Aparicio brought the Bulldogs to the 7-yard line, and Estrada took it in from there for Safford's first score of the night. The Falcons came storming right back, however, and Trevor Wells took a Rodriguez pass in and out of Safford defenders all the way to the 20-yard line. Safford's defense then stepped up again and blocked a field goal attempt to stop the drive. On Safford's next series, Kyle Cook took a Daniel Escobedo screen pass 25 yards to the Falcons' 30, but the drive stalled. Rodriguez then hit Becken again, this time for a big 40-yard pickup on play action to put the Falcons in the red zone. Preston Kimme then rumbled 7 yards for the first of his 2 rushing touchdowns on the night, and the Falcons were up 14-6. Safford was undeterred, however, and came right back with some strong runs by Aparicio, who took this one down to the 25. After an illegal chop block call nullified another big run, Aparicio came right back and ran over the Falcon defense to make up the lost yards. Watch in slow motion as Aparicio runs through an attempted tackle by defensive back Nick Leoy. After a first down pickup on 4th and short, Robert Lopez somehow shed a tackle by Derek Murray and spun his way into the end zone. Watch as Lopez's determination brushes off the tackle on his way for Safford's second touchdown of the night. After a successful 2-point conversion by Aparicio, the teams were deadlocked at 14 heading into halftime. Safford came out of halftime running hard, and Lopez's 17-yard scamper set them up deep in Falcon territory. Alex Gonzalez then took a screen pass from Escobedo and zigged and zagged his way 14 yards for a touchdown, giving Safford its only lead of the night, 21-14. Safford was penalized for unsportsmanlike conduct, and after initially kicking it out of bounds, had to kick off from its own 20-yard line. After a good return, Catalina began its first possession of the second half in Bulldog territory at the 44-yard line.
Stupid penalties really hurt us tonight, So, I know bigger schools are not, only 11 are on the field, so I think we made more self-inflicted wounds than the other side.
Catalina's Kimme then rumbled and bumbled his way down to the 1-yard line and eventually scored on his third touch of the second half to knot the game back up at 21 apiece. Momentum continued to shift to the Falcons late in the third when Robert Lopez couldn't handle a bad pitch from Escobedo, and the Falcons' Mario Trujillo fell on the ball at the 50-yard line. It was the Bulldogs' only turnover of the night. The Falcons then capitalized on the turnover with a 36-yard field goal from Hunter Myrtle to go up 24-21. After loading the box and stopping the run, Catalina put the game away for good with a 71-yard bomb from Rodriguez to Becken for the pair's second touchdown hookup on the night and a 31-21 victory for the visiting Falcons.
I'm just real proud of the team. We played resilient. We made a lot of mistakes. We left a lot of points on the board, but in the second half we came out, we played hard, we played physical. We came out with victory. I'm just real proud of the team. I'm really happy with our focus this week in practice, and we showed that this is the team we can beat.
Well, we made some really good adjustments at halftime. It didn't look like it to come right out because the kids were having trouble lining up. But once we got them settled down, I think we switched to a 50 front, and even when they went and spread, we're good in the 40 front. But the quarterback and the backs were just picking the holes and staying up. And I think maybe they got a little tired because we hit them pretty good. We just couldn't bring them down. And then we started tackling a lot better, and that extra man up front seemed to give us an advantage. And they couldn't. We have a real good secondary, and most of the passes they threw were closer to us than them. And that makes it real tough when you get one-dimensional. And now it looks like we've kind of got our swagger back a little bit, and we need more of that because it's football is a game. It's a glory game, and it's a teamwork game, but it's an attitude game. And if you don't have all three, it can be real tough on you, particularly when their kids play as tough as these kids play at Safford here. I've been to this community a lot, and I have a lot of respect for the kids here and this whole community. I really like it here. It's a beautiful place and great people and tough kids. Let me tell you, tough kids. So I feel very, very good about the fact that we got through this one tonight.
I'm just really proud of the kids the way they fought. There was no give up. We had some kids get hurt, and kids just stepped in and fought for us and got after it. So I'm proud of my boys. They fought all night, proved that we can play with almost anybody we put across from us. Hopefully we take that mentality for the rest of the season.
It won't get any easier for Safford next week as it travels to undefeated Tucson Sabino, which is picked to contend for a state title this year. This has been John Johnson reporting from Safford for the Eastern Arizona Courier.